plug in my headset before hitting start. Anyway, guys, welcome to a different kind of episode. This episode, I titled it "The Only Weapon You Ever Need" as like a joke. Of course, you can play with whatever weapon you want. It's a Dark Souls game. Play with whatever you want. This video is mainly for like people who maybe want to have fun and use a weapon they don't have to worry about ever repairing. Now, you don't gotta follow this as like a guide to get this weapon, and like you ain't gotta pick everything I pick, because what I pick ain't what you exactly need. All you need is to get your strength to 20 and your dexterity to 22. I'm gonna name this character Delete because I'm not keeping this character. Well, actually, let's name it, Do. Yep, that's our name. That's what we'll name it. Instead of Delete, I mean, why not? We'll go with this. And then we will go with a lifeline for this. Like I said, don't use this as something you would follow me step by step in. By all means, make whatever class you want, pick whatever thing you want, pick whatever you want for this. This is not essential. The only things you'll need is you're gonna have to kill that guy that gives you extra souls. I don't know if that's like a must thing. You guys ain't got to if you don't want to. I always do it though, so that way I can get the most out of bosses when I kill them. That way I can get the most souls possible every time. But he does give you some unique appointments. If you buy enough off of him, he'll give you the Elite Knight set. And he'll also sell boss armor. But one thing I want to point out is you can bring him back later on. You just gotta put souls, like there'll be a tombstone here, you put souls into it, and then you can buy stuff off of him. If you guys want to still buy stuff, but you want to get souls and everything. We're gonna kill him, we'll go to rest here, and then we're gonna head down to the Dragoniter. And then we're gonna kill him, get his souls, and then we are gonna come back, and then we're gonna move on to where a normal player should go. If you're like a new player at all, you can follow this if you want to learn where this weapon is. But this is not where you should be heading to a new start. If you get Dark Souls 2, don't ever just like come down through here, you know. At least stick to go fight the last giant, go fight the pursuer, go that route before anything. This may look easy, but it can take practice. I mean, a new player could easily come down through here and kill the Dragon Rider the same way, but it's not highly recommended. I mean, there's no sense in you actually doing this if you're new to the game. You know, to me, a new player should try and find his own way through the game. If you're somebody who's looking to buy Dark Souls, then go ahead and watch these videos. But if you are somebody who picked up Dark Souls and you don't know where to go or anything, try to figure it out. It's the best thing you can do. When I first played Dark Souls, I figured out where to go. I always try to figure out where to go when I play a new game and it doesn't tell you where to go, because I have fun doing that. You'll find stuff that following guides won't actually show you, won't actually be like, hey, this is here, you know. Doing it that way takes some practice. I have done it so many times, but he doesn't instantly fall off. A lot of times I get it to where he'll still be on the platform and he'll turn around and he'll swing at you, and then you gotta just like keep dodging. We gotta watch out you don't dodge too far back and roll off. And I've also had it where he'll jump off that little spot and come back into the middle, and you just can't get him back into that spot. Okay, so after that, we move on to the next spot. And this is originally where a Dark Souls player would start. This is the first path you would take if you're new to the game. But like I said, at least try and figure out your own way through. It is a fun game to explore every little thing you can, because you'll find items that a lot of veteran players haven't even found, because veterans like me, we stick to certain routes. We don't always pick up everything. Does that make us bad? No, it doesn't make us bad. It's what happens when you play through a game so many times. You get in your mindset, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. That's why I always kill the shopkeeper to get his outfit, because I have it in my head. Like, that's one of the steps I do straight off the bat. If I'm going to go get a certain weapon, I memorize what path I need to take, what steps I need to take to actually get there. Just like when I fight the pursuer, I always have a summon. It doesn't always be a player, but I always have a summon with me. And I always get that summon to try and distract the pursuer, and then I'll run straight to the ballista, and I'll use the ballista against the pursuer. That way I kill him off easily, move on. It's just a fast and easy way. Another thing to note is, if you're good at parrying, you could just parry the pursuer, then use the ballista, but I suck at parrying the guy, so. We're just killing off these mobs so they don't jump us while we run past, because I'm not gonna run past. We need as much souls as possible as we work our way up to the bonfire. Yeah, I'm picking up things, that way I can get, life gems. Because we're gonna be fighting a boss it's gonna be pretty early on. So we want as much healing items as we possibly can get before getting there. So we'll talk to her and we will get a branch of yore, we'll get one of these. And then with those she'll give us the silver seven ring plus one. Which gives us extra souls, and we forgot to clip our life ring. So yeah, with those two, that's all we need from her. Then we will come back to Majula, and then we'll head to the out where the weapon is. So there's one other thing we need to get before going straight to the boss, and it is a different weapon that'll actually help us with the boss. It's I think it's called the Dragon Slayer's Axe, if I remember correctly. Can't really remember, but I mean, this guy's got a fake sword. It's the fake Moonlight Sword. If you're coming through here, kill these first two on the bottom, because when you use the branch of yore on the girl, four of them drop down from the top, and then the two in the doorways will also come out, so it makes it easier if you kill the ones on bottom, and then all you gotta do is worry about the four. It's up to you if you're gonna try and fight and kill them all, but I mean, I'll run around and I'll hit them. If I kill them in the process, I kill them, but we just want this door open. Kill that bastard. And then the second door up top will open. Pretty much just killing them. Last stone and life gem. These things right here that petrify you, you can grind them out for raw stones, poison stones, and I think they even give you fire drake stones. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I know for a fact they give you raw and poison. So if you're ever wanting to get poison stones, just grind them out in the areas they are in. If you go to the Shaded Woods, which is where we're going now, but if you go here, you can oh, I can't think of it. When I think of it, I'll let you guys know. weapon we are going after is right down this way. We just need to keep our souls. If you can. Don't try and do anything that's gonna over frustrate you or anything like that. Dragon Slayer's Crescent X is what we need, and then we get out of here. Now we will work our way through the forest to our next bonfire. He does not help at all. You guys won't always get invaded by him if you're doing this. He's just like a random NPC invader that pops up, and if you kill him so many times, you can get his full gear. I'm not the best when it comes to killing him early on. Not how I wanted to kill him. But okay. So if we went to, it's one of the dudes that, it's the dude that sells you boss souls in the dungeons. You have to unpetrify him. If you go to him, you can go and, check your progress and see where you stand with, him, like, I'm pretty sure it's random, whatever you get, like, you could get the, hood, you could get the weapon, you could get the gloves, the boots, his armor, you can even get a scythe if you kill the scythe one. So we're going to use every soul that we have. Our next step before fighting the boss is getting a Ring of Whispers. That way we can have the NPC fight with us, and you can also get a Fragrant Branch of Yore if you help him fight his sister, which is the boss. So get that. And then I always equip it until the end of the boss fight, where I go back and talk to him for the branch. If you didn't talk to her, about your Estus Flask. Go ahead and do that. I'm coming back to her so I can get my dexterity up. Because we want to be able to use the weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up to 18. So with that, we can two-hand it. Here, and that's who you want to talk to with doing equipped. Be careful about leading this thing down in here, because he will go over to the dude. Should just exhaust his dialogue until he says, who says this?
My name was Targ. That is all.
Once he says that, then he is good to go. God, this axe cannot hit anything on the ground. Anyway. You can get in there for a enchanted scythe. We'll go ahead and do that. Not that we need it, but if any of you guys want a dark scythe, there you go. It's just a basic. It's just a basic scythe, just with the dark enchantment on it. There's another Lockstone if you don't want to buy the Lockstone from her. But it's recommended that you buy the Lockstone and the bunch of yore, that way you can get the plus ring, that way you can get as much souls as possible from killing this boss. I'm looking for a movie to watch after this, I apologize guys. So then we will summon him. He will come in here and fight. Basically, there's two reasons why you want him. Number one, if you're doing this early on, he does decent damage to it. And number one is decent damage. Number two is having him with you. If you go back to him, you get a fucking mental healer. That kill's gonna. Oh no, it didn't. Once she barrels on the ground, you just get on the spot. She can't. Come at you while you're there. You can also cut off her tails if you deal enough damage to her, to the tail. Whenever she does moves like that. No, I have no clue what spells you can get from her. I know you can get weapons from her, but I don't know if you can get any of the spells that she casts at you. I tried to go in there considering that the boss literally had no health and just hit her. It is fine if you die, guys. You can just go right back, summon them, go right back into the fight. I got a little greedy. I always end up, like, if the boss literally has no health, so all you gotta do is sneeze on them and they die, then that's when the greedy part of me kicks in, and I'm still working on that. I've controlled myself to where the boss gets low on health, I get greedy, but low on health and then, like, no health remaining is two different things to me. It might not be to everybody, but to me, it's two different things. So, like I said, you just get them back, go back in the fight. Yeah, also if you want that item over there, you gotta get her to smack it down. I forget what it is. Those balls that she has above her, those are one of the things that whenever I play a mage, it's something I always try to get. I know they ain't like perfect or anything, you're not always going to hit a player with them or anything, but I don't do builds for PvP. I mean, I have, but those are just like my own things, like Mytha's dagger. Whenever I do PvP, that is something I will have. Because it's a dagger that has poison on it, and if somebody gets parried, you know, if you can parry them enough to where you just like stab them, but then they're able to like stay alive for like 2 of those, there's a good chance that both of those have poisoned them. quite clearly sees me there. Now, if you go back and talk to him, he will give you a finger bunch of yours, but that is up to you guys, what you want to do. You can go back and talk to him anytime you want. Oh, and I remember what I was going to say earlier when I couldn't remember, when I was telling you guys about the stones. Back there, where that ground caves in, there's like 4 of them things down there. You just jump down there, kill them, get out, go to the bonfire, and repeat that. I recommend that you get items that help with item drop. Like, get as much as those, wear as much of that as possible, because there's no guarantee they're always going to drop something for you. Now when you get in here, it's best to just like sit back, because there's this thing that will come at you, and for some reason it did not do what it normally does. So we're gonna die because it didn't. Normally it'll come straight at you and instantly jump. That time it just stopped. So you want to kill that, and you can either kill the big guy or not. But killing that thing is a must because it's fast. So if you die, come back, collect your souls. Do the same thing, wait for it to come. That's what it normally does. Like I said, you can fight him if you want. I think I might give it a shot. Gonna want to heal, and then you're going to come over here, and you're going to do this one. That is on the ground, and that one will open up enough so that way you can get in. And you come back here to this chest and grab the spear. Once you have that, you just get out. That is the weapon that we came here for. Once we get out of here, we will take a proper look at it, get our stats up. Well, we'll get our stats up, and we'll take a proper look at it. Consume the souls. You ain't gotta consume fossils if you don't want to. You can do it a different way if you want to. Get your stats up to where you can use it. And then this is your weapon. So this is your basic R1. This is R2. R1. R2. And that is with the stone attached. Now, I'm going to show you what the weapon looks like when you break it. And yes, I said break it. For once, this is a weapon that you want to completely shatter. So delete her because I'm not keeping that character. Come down to this person. you're wondering why I got a name like that, it's just can't think of it. Now this is what looks like the stone broken off. As you can tell, I got no stone on it. This is its I1. And this is its I2. Now, the fun part of two-handing it. This is its I1. And this is its I2. If you notice, it has the same moveset as a Twin Blade has when you're holding it. If you look down there, it's completely broken. I have no red bar on it at all. It's broken. Basically, it's a little broken weapon. Like, you don't have to worry about ever repairing it. Sitting at bonfires don't repair it. Nothing fixes its thing once the stone is broken off. And then you can just go around and use this weapon as much as you want it. Through this playthrough, I am actually going to use it. But, like I said, it's not something I would, like, it's the only weapon you would ever need if you want to have fun. Now, if you're going through as, let's say you want to play a hex build, don't go getting this weapon. Don't go getting this weapon if you're doing a mage build. This is primarily only for fun. You can use it competitively if you want to. That is completely up to you guys. So, you can upgrade it. I don't know what it takes to upgrade it. Let's check, because I haven't used this in a long time. It takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade it. You can't even repair this weapon. It's really broken. It's your own broken weapon. So enjoy the new weapon I showed you guys if you followed this and actually got it. Like I said, it wasn't a guide to get it, but enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss an upload. Dislike the video if you don't like what you're seeing, and comment down below to let me know what you want to see. That way I can provide it for you the best I can. With that being said, guys, catch you next time. Peace out.